Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thought I'd make another video about these, like, I never didn't really want to make another video about these anti-maskers, but now it's getting to the point where, like, and it's a big problem with New Brunswick, because now it's literally causing bad effects on my life in general, instead of just being some freaking weird nuisance that are in the store. It's not just affecting the store now, it's affecting every single person's lives. Like, it's literally to the point where now they're putting travel restrictions, so I ain't gonna be able to go for. I've been usually going to Campbellton to do a collab with my friend up there, but now I'm literally not even gonna be able to go up there. Maybe if I went by car or something, but apparently buses are being shut down, and it ain't just hearsay. I literally saw that on the Maritime Bus website, that it shows that all the bus bus traveling on that is going to be shut down. And as far as I know, I haven't heard about it all everywhere in Canada. I've just been hearing this about a couple places, like Quebec has got even a curfew. It's so bad, Quebec, that they're putting like literally insane restrictions, all because of friggin' anti-maskers, big time. Because they refuse to friggin' do that. And, well, they don't just believe in not wearing a mask, they just believe it's all a hoax in general, and they don't want to do anything. Like, Quebec has been the worst so far. That's a big reason why they aren't allowing, like, going across there. Now we can't even go across there either. Before it was really frigged up. I'm pretty sure it's like no one's allowed to cross as far as I know. It's gotten very bad. They actually have a curfew, man. Like, that's pretty crazy. It's like 8 o'clock at night or something. It's pretty insane. The curfew thing, I think is a stupid way to handle it, because that's not something that prevents COVID. That just doesn't make sense. Like, oh yeah, it doesn't spread at this time of the night. Yeah, like, it only spreads. It only spreads at this time of the night. Kind of like, that's the kind of stupidity that's been getting them how good they've been with it for so long. Like New Brunswick, they just start requiring masks at the end of the pandemic and everything, just to make sure it's got lots of time to spread to as many people as possible. And then they require the masks, even though every single other province in Canada already required the masks and stuff. And of course, I remember, like, I would see all these people in New Brunswick, yeah, we're not sheep. These are people who are literally saying they're from New Brunswick in the comments of the video I made. Like, we're not sheep. I'm glad this province is the one province that ain't sheep. That's why we're doing so good in COVID numbers, even though the numbers would totally disagree with what they're saying. It's ridiculous. Like, New Brunswick has had a higher count in total. The total amount. Maybe it doesn't have as much active cases right at this very moment, but in the total count, it's had more. Just because it's not active right now. Thank God, man. And something that's active, there could be a bunch of uncounted ones, because not everyone goes to the damn hospital. So it's not like it can really be counted if no one knows they have it, right? And apparently it was really bad with Angola. Like, it was even worse than I thought. It wasn't just him, his daughter had it too, and infected the whole daycare and everything. Like, what the hell, man? Like, cause all that shit for your own life just because you don't believe it's real, or you just don't care. Probably doesn't believe it's real. Surprisingly, there's been some doctor anti-maskers. Makes you wonder how the hell they became a doctor in the first place. But just even doctors end up falling into that trap of conspiracy theories. They end up getting sucked into this friggin' conspiracy theory thing online, and then it's funny, even doctors, you've seen videos of little lawyers who are anti-maskers and believed in the deep state conspiracy theories and everything, going there destroying a mask rack. And then got fired, of course, because they freaking recorded themselves doing it on social media. You know, it's funny, it tends to go on Facebook too. Well, you know, it might have been, can't remember if it was Facebook Live or what. I'm not sure what the hell application was. It might have been Instagram. It's funny. But now that the big fact of it is that it's literally causing stuff like that, like bigger travel restrictions and everything, and who knows, they might end up setting a friggin' curfew. Which I don't find even helps a bit. But of course, stupid provinces like that end up making stupid decisions like that. Wonder when New Brunswick is going to follow suit. That's probably going to happen soon. It hasn't happened yet in New Brunswick, but it's happened in Quebec. The two dumbest provinces. Nova Scotia's actually done pretty well with handling it. For some reason, the friggin' anti-maskers try to lie about the numbers and all that. And it's not even, they're not even doing any fact checking whatsoever. They're probably reading some post on Facebook, someone's opinion that they're claiming it's fact, basically. That's what people tend to fall for. Like these friggin' internet channels or whatever that claim that some opinion is a fact. They don't say it's an opinion, they lie and try to twist what it is. If you look up, New Brunswick and Quebec have been the worst provinces of them all. Nova Scotia, every single other province has been doing fine. It's just those two provinces in Canada. And it's funny, New Brunswick is actually, like, they say, oh, New Brunswick's really great. It's been bad for a lot of things before COVID. Friggin' New Brunswick is known literally as the lowest paid province. It's got the lowest minimum wage in all of Canada. Every other place in Canada, the minimum wage is higher because it's a better sustainable economy. It's weird, it goes from province to province. Quebec wasn't really bad in that, but they have been bad in a lot of things. Like one thing they were trying to do, I remember before any of this, like a little bit off topic here, but freaking Quebec basically was trying to become its own country, which would totally screw them over because I think the Quebec currency, I'm pretty sure, is going to be way lower than the Canadian currency. So if people want to travel outside of Quebec, it's going to cost them way more money, and they'd literally be stuck there. It would do a lot of damage, for sure. That's probably why you haven't seen any other province try to become their own country. That would be a really bad thing for everyone. Well, not even Canada. Canada would probably still be fine. Everyone who lived in Quebec would be screwed over. That's for sure. End up getting stuck with a worthless currency, and if they want to travel outside in the country, fat chance, because the currency is probably going to be extremely low, like probably lower than pretty much most countries. I highly doubt the Quebec currency would be worth more than Canadian dollar or American dollar or anything at all. And that was one stupid decision. They always tend, like, even though if it's the right decision, that that the actual Canadian government's saying, Quebec will do the opposite, knowing it's the wrong decision, just in spite, because they don't want to do what the Canadian government is told. Like, they're doing it just in spite, not because it's the right or wrong decision. That has nothing to do with it. They literally don't care if it's the right or wrong decision. It's just if they're the ones recommending the decision, do the opposite. And that's what they did with pretty much, they've been doing that for a long time, and now they're doing it with COVID too, and look at how that's handled now. You got so many high restrictions there, it's ridiculous. It's like, I think a red zone, I'm pretty sure, is really bad. like across the bridge it's a little bit bad, but it's not as bad as like when you actually get out to further into actual Quebec, like Quebec City and all that. That's like a huge friggin' high zone for it now. All because they want to do the opposite, just in spite they're gonna kill people in a pandemic, just to show, oh, we're not doing what the government's telling us. So weird. Even when it's the wrong decision. And now they're friggin' putting those kind of restrictions. Really hope. Anyway, conclude the video. I really hope it doesn't get too bad anyway. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash like, subscribe channel, follow me on Twitter, all that. Till next time, peace out.